Hello, everyone. This is my lovely audience here. Are you currently going to school while juggling work? You may or may not be currently juggling both work and school right now, but in the future, if you experience this at one point in your life, you'll be able to relate. Going to school and working full time can be difficult at times. For example, your work schedule can conflict with your school schedule, having to deal with rigorous asks from my job to make sure we meet customer expectation. It can also bring challenges to your personal life. Me going to school and working full time is tough because my work schedule conflicts with my school schedule. There are times where my classes I needed are only available during specific times and were the only classes available. I have been working the night shift, and the only available classes for me right now were right after work when I am the most tired and sleepiest. I also ran into another issue as me working full time. The 5/8 schedule on a night shift, you have 2 days off, which feels more like one. And that was the only time I was able to pick up a class that I needed, which was on my 2 days off, which was a single day off. Just recently, our site is transitioning to a new site schedule change as everybody voted to transition to the 510 to the 410 schedule that conflicts with my studying and homework time. With me working with the new night shift schedule, I work 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. I don't have any time to study or do homework assignments during any of my scheduled days, pushing all my assignments and study time to the end of the week, which is when they are due. Now that I've discussed a few challenges I have faced with my work schedule and school schedule, I'm going to discuss the hard, rigorous asks of my job to ensure we meet customers' expectations. At my fulfillment center as an Amazon process assistant, I face the daily challenges of working at a warehouse and meeting the rigorous asks from my company to ensure we meet customer expectations. My object today, personal object that I brought in today, is my process assistant vest, which I wear on all my scheduled days. And show my audience. Look, audience, yes, looking, okay. For example, as Prime Day is coming, our volume ask has been increasing day to day. Just last Monday, I had the responsibility to make sure we push out as much as 350K worth of inbound freight. With Prime Day coming, we are constantly having to cross-train new associates and new process guides to make sure we meet the rigorous demands that are yet to come on Prime Day. Then I have also been put responsible for the fact that our site's removing one of our shifts, which is the mid shifts, and all associates from mids and nights will be aligning all together into one shift. Instead of dealing with 25 to 30 associates, indirect associates, which are associates that are doing tasks that our systems do not track. It is now double that I have to come up with ways to rotate everyone. Have been held responsible to come up with a system to ensure that all associates are not constantly doing the same indirect role for 10 hours straight, as it can be fatiguous and tiring. With that, I conclude some of the rigors, asks, and needs I face while working at Amazon Fulfillment Center. I now will be discussing some of the challenges I face in my personal life while being a full-time student and full-time employee. Having a personal life in between being a full-time student and a full-time employee can be very challenging. I would like to discuss some of the challenges I face. With my new work schedule, I have been finding it very difficult for me to sleep, which is causing me to sleep later in the morning, and is affecting the time I wake up and go to sleep, as when I wake up, I will have to get ready, shower, eat breakfast, and go to work, leaving me no room for schoolwork or study time. My wife and kids have also must make changes to their work schedules, their sleep schedules, as so that we can get up and go to sleep at the same time. Transitioning to the fortunate schedule feels like I don't have any time to squeeze in for any leisure time. I've been working 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., meaning I would have to sleep on my day off. Most of the time on my day off. I also have 2 babies that I would like to have more time to spend with. Working full-time and being a full-time student can come with its abundance of difficulties and challenges. There are a few challenges that I face while being a full-time student employee. The work schedules can conflict with my school schedules while having to deal with the hard rigorous asks from my job to make sure we meet customer expectation. It can also bring challenges to your personal life. Being a full-time employee and a full-time student comes with its challenges. If any of you have ever been or currently going through this experience, don't be afraid to shoot me some advice, as I am all ears for any advice on how you manage to struggle to juggle with this. Thank you.